Alright, looks like we're a go.
Indeed we are.
Alright, hello everyone. Zacky here, and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Karma Dragoness.
And we're going to be, well, I'd say we're going to be your guides for this little trip through Trio the Punch. But that wouldn't be true because a little thing called W-Fist is going to be our guide through Trio the Punch here. Now,
Literally.
we'll get to talking about this game. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this and are very aware of this before already. But this is a pretty fantastic game if you haven't seen it already.
Oh, yes.
First thing before I get started, and we'll explain W-Fist as well, is I'm going to set the difficulty to hardest. Now, my little description of this is hardest does nothing but reduce the amount of time you had to complete a stage. But this is actually quite fine, and besides, it looks better to set it hardest anyway. But it really is a good measure of, hey, I'm taking too long. And there are also some instances where I may get into bad situations, which hopefully won't happen, where this will actually save a lot of time. Believe it or not. Let's hope it doesn't happen, but you know how this can go with marathons. Alright, let's get going.
It's Trio the Punch. It's unpredictable.
Yes, very much so. So let's get going. So you got 3 characters to choose from. We're gonna go with Santos, because he's the one here who has what we call W-Fist. And, Karma's gonna tell you a little bit about how things...
So, first of all, yeah, so this is a Data East game, so expect lots of Karnov. But the general point of each stage is that we need to collect all of the yellow health hearts, and then also defeat the boss, and then we do a really cool pose, and then we move on to the next level. But between levels here, we have the roulette to deal with, and there's a few different options here. Main up, which Zacky is going to go for, upgrades your weapon.
Yep.
So what are we on, Neil?
Nope, we're on the punching bag,
right.
Yes. And a little bit of irony, we're going to be hitting a fist with the punching bag.
That's definitely how it works.
Oh, indeed.
Another thing that you can do is get sub up, which upgrades your sub weapon, which I believe Santos only has 2.
Yes, only 2.
And then, of course, you can get life up, which lets you heal a little bit, and if you hit down, doesn't it power all of your power-ups down?
Yeah. We'll get to that in just a second. We're gonna see one of the specials right here. This one is when he starts it by default and it clears everything out, as you can see right there. And it's got a fantastic pose with it, as you just saw. Oh, wait,
yes.
I didn't walk far enough forward to get this guy's. Alright, there we go.
All sorts of Karnovs.
Next boss, some sword-wielding skeletons. Oh yeah, we have the Neils now, by the way.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, not nails, Neils. So if I do this correctly, I'm gonna focus here.
Just to answer a question in chat about the arcade
Okay,
version,
I
the
got it.
main reason for that is that the roulette is a lot faster in the arcade version, so it's a lot harder to manipulate.
Yes, it is way, way faster. By the way, we have W-Fist now. I didn't mess it up this time, so we're good.
Alright!
That was what I was most nervous about. So now you get to see the beauty of W-Fist. Well, almost. We'll get to see it a little bit more in a moment. Oops.
We'll have plenty of time
There
to
you go,
see the
there you
glory
go.
of
Here we go.
W-Fist.
See, so you just keep going until you, oh, where's the boss? Until you hit something. And you can pummel things into submission. Also, pretty good pose to get him frozen in there.
Oh my god. Santos, please.
But yeah, getting back to the arcade version, so I kind of timed it out a little bit, and the estimate I can give you is that this version actually runs about at 3/4 the speed of the arcade version.
And yes, we're punching a sheep.
Yep. Pink sheep. And don't mind the fact that Santos was standing on air there over to the right a moment ago. We'll do that again.
Defies physics. Also, I curse you.
Yes. So that sheep just cursed Santos here. Well, what does this mean? Well, you're about to find out.
Wait for it.
I'll let you.
We're a sheep now, and yeah,
Oops.
while we can't use the amazing movement properties of W Fist, we can now shoot out smaller sheep, up to 4 on screen at a time.
Sheep is the most OP character in the entire game.
Absolutely. You can do so much damage so quickly.
Oh, didn't get it. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's slow that pace. Oh, nope. Tried to do that a little bit too quickly. Well, at least you got to see everything that boss could do anyway.
Yeah, those sheep can really lag the screen if you get more of them going on screen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They can.
Thankfully, we're back to our Santos self.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the W Fist life. So, as far as how W Fist works... Oh wait, sorry. Don't do that.
I will anyway.
You found me out.
And we took care of him really quickly. The power of W Fist, people.
You're stronger. So, yeah, the English version, rather.
Yes, yes. See, that's the thing I'm really sad about. There is a world version of this game which has some beautiful English. Unfortunately, that particular version is not included on this port, which means much sadness.
Yeah, we don't get all the funny text.
I will add getting back to the arcade version speed real quick. We'll do that again too. I haven't shown off the air pose yet either.
No, we haven't.
But if you really want to see the power of W Fist, let me cut in with that real quick. This stage is a good one for it. But let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to manipulate through. It is possible, by the way. I have done it, but it's way, way less consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Here we go. We're just gonna demonstrate this. We can stop here. I think I may have gone too far. Nope! We got him.
So there are very few things in this world that can stop a W Fist. One of them is hitting something, another thing is what, jumping?
Yeah, jumping, hitting something, or using a special.
And at the end there, once we hit the top of the screen, it counts us as being on the ground, so it plays the win pose when we're up at the top of the screen there.
So, one thing this game is... Oh, wow, I got stuck on the platform for a second there. This is good, because that was actually along the lines of what I was about to get to with this game. This game has some issues in how it functions. There are some issues, a lot of issues that were, of course, naturally carry over from the actual arcade board. And then there are some issues as a result of the, that are unique to the port. So, weird things that can happen just in general. Getting stuck in platforms like I did. The air pose you can do in the arcade version. The actual arcade version. There's some things like invisible platforms you can soft block because the game throws you out of bounds. Also, you'll notice I got squished by the foot here.
Whenever you get squished in this game, you go like really tiny mode, and then you start throwing projectiles instead of whatever your normal attack is.
Yep. The Ninja Kamakura was the first one that the game was on by default on the character select. He actually has some main ups that he can eventually sort of two shurikens with. Here. Hey, how about that pose?
Oh my goodness.
I remembered to do it. I remembered to do it. And the game also, if you get Kamakura miniaturized and you let the time run out, the game actually doesn't know how to kill him. I'm not joking, by the way. Unfortunately, that's not a viable demonstration for a marathon run, but that is a thing that can happen, amongst all the other things. Unique problems that we may see that are related to this board. Also, we're in a graveyard here. Fighting ghosts now, after getting out of the tropics and the jungle and
it's the next
fighting giant
step,
fists
right?
and a giant foot. I mean, all things you do, you know, in everyday life, right?
Right.
Oh, wait, did I want to? No, I don't want to switch the sub-weapon now. I think that stage was the stage I actually would have wanted to switch the sub-weapon for. I always kind of... See, the wonderful thing about W-Fist percent is you just let W-Fist carry you and determine what you do.
Literally.
So you can mix it up a bit. And we got giant stone head there. If you get hit by it, it'll squish you. Alright. Okay, this is actually good that I didn't, because we can just set this up here. We're just gonna follow him. Oh, okay. That works. By the way, getting hurt doesn't stop W-Fist.
Amazing.
What was I on? Oh yeah, the unique things to this port. So sometimes the game stutters. And if you leave the demo running too long before you decide to start up the game, it'll hardlock.
Yeah.
That's not a joke, by the way.
And the stutters seem to just be random completely.
They're random, and how long they last is also random.
Yeah, like, they can last anywhere from, like, a few seconds to, like, what, an entire minute?
I think I've had them last an entire minute before. So Chelnup had a... Oh no, okay, that's close. Whew. I was a little bit close to that unlucky for comfort. So as we were talking about way at the beginning and never finished the thought on, the downs will reduce both your sub-weapon and your main weapon. It will do nothing to my sub-weapon since that's at the lowest level right now. But we'll lose W-Fist if I mess that up. So
Yeah.
the idea is not to mess that up. Also, we're gonna shoot down the moon there.
It's our friend Moon.
The moon is your friend. Oh yeah, we're fighting zombies in the on a carnival ground now.
Again, just completely normal. A typical day in the life of Santos.
Santos tried to have a little vacation in the tropics, and then got attacked by Carnobs. Oh, is that where the heart? Yeah, that's the heart right there.
I love the face.
I'm gonna just do this here because these guys need to get out of the way. That didn't quite happen the way it was supposed to there.
I love the faces they make when you jump on them.
Yeah, he tried to enjoy a vacation in the tropics and got attacked by Carnobs. And then cursed by a sheep. And then squished by a foot.
This
and
is
he
a pretty
tried
rough
to
vacation.
and he tried to have some fun at the carnival and then ran into zombies. The moon tried to kill him. And now, for whatever reason, he's ended up in the sewers.
Gone a long way.
Did some nice alligator bouncing, though. Okay. Alright, I gotta be careful on this stage, because if I hit one of these guys a little bit too hard, I can actually push them out of bounds on the right side of the screen there. And that is what I was talking about earlier with the time there. Where, if I had done that on this stage, having the timeout happen quickly would have been really helpful. Just because I would have been stuck on this. I would be stuck on the stage until the game over.
Right. Speaking of, while I hope we don't game over in this run, if we do, there's a consolation prize of an
hold on,
amazing
hold that thought.
continue screen.
Hold that thought for this guy here.
Oh.
I think that was a little... Oh no, that's fine. So, yes. We gave Colonel Sanders a We showed him what for with WFest.
And it turns out there was a bird controlling Colonel Sanders the entire time.
We were kind of upset about not being able to have fun at the carnival, that we decided to get into a fight with Colonel Sanders. Alright, so we're just gonna...
The natural reaction.
We can do this faster, but you can also just let WFS carry you here, and we're gonna do that. Or we did do that. So now we're in ancient Japan. And immediately attacked by ninjas. Seems Santos can't get a break here. Seems W-Fist is carrying him into all sorts of battle situations here, because it needs to pummel things.
Yeah, it guides him.
Daruma stage. Oh, uh-oh.
What does
I let
Daruma
a frog
say?
out here.
Weevils fall down?
Yeah, in the world version it is. We're gonna take a little bit extra time here, because that frog's gonna be obnoxious. I might actually have to... Oh, the frog despawned. Cool. I'll take it. That's another thing that can happen. Enemies will despawn and warp in this game. Oops.
Oh. That seems like it could be really annoying if it was an enemy you needed.
Yes, it is. It is. It's hilarious, though.
Which, thankfully, we're not going for a record run, so we can just laugh at it right now.
Oh, absolutely. I'd like to also point out that this is actually the, Trio the Punch was released 30 years ago. 30 years ago, in 1989. So this year is the 30th anniversary.
A trio of decades.
Indeed. Ooh, actually, having this sub-weapon here is kind of helpful if I can get to where these ninjas are at. Oops. This stage is actually kind of obnoxious with Santos just because of the vertical movement. Get him! Get him! Yeah! Alright, we're gonna do this. It wastes a little bit of time, but we gotta do that because we can take him all the way up to the top there.
Fly Mambo Air.
It is so great that just keeps going like that. I'm sorry that there is an actual top of the screen. Just keep going.
We were talking about this a little bit before the run, but we kind of wish there was a vertically looping stage.
Hey, Lucky Cat here. So there's an intended way to get rid of that, and then there's the way I did it.
That pose is so strong.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's... We got another Daruma here. Oh, by the way, you gotta love that, good old text up there. Can anybody read that?
Red on red.
Or can anyone see the symbols, I should say? Oh, I messed that up. Actually, if anyone can read that and knows what it says, I'd like to know. Here, let's make it slightly more visible. I guess we didn't really help with that there.
No, not really. But...
I tried to help.
Look, one of the symbols was on your shirt.
I think that was the ones that appeared after the fact.
Yeah.
Hey,
From
it's
what
Master
MCI
Chin
has
again.
read, it's the Daruma doll fell down.
Ah. Nice. There we go. And we showed Master Chin to his boss again.
Win-win.
That's one of the few. That's actually one of the few places there's some RNG to where if you just happen to get him just right, where he's just doing in his slight little bounce where he's like this 2 pixels or something off the ground, and you hit him right at the right time, you can juggle him enough to get rid of all his health. It's fantastic. Yeah. There's a lot of juggling that goes on in this game.
Especially with W Fist, it's kind of awesome.
When did I oh, that's right, I accidentally switched specials. Ah, you tried to fool me that time by going... Oh, he got me. I was like I say, he tried to fool me by going backwards, and then I messed it up anyway.
These other ninjas are being kind of rude.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch the special again, because I actually want the, I want the big oof. We want the big oof. We all got to see the homing, but the big oof.
And that is kind of nice about Santos, that you only have 2 specials, because the sub-up just becomes kind of a switch
Hey, we
button.
got the graphic glitch. That's another thing, by the way. There was a boss there, did you see it? It's gone now.
Maybe.
So I've been playing this game and speedrunning it for on and off over 8 years. Can't believe it's been that long. And
yeah.
I'm gonna say that this game, and maybe it'll find a way to do that during this run, which would be kind of neat, as long as it's not a new way to softlock, but every time I think I've seen everything, this game finds something new to show me that I haven't seen before. Now, mind you, I said 8 years.
Yeah. I swear I learn something new about this game every time I watch you play it.
But my thinking, what I've come to believe, is that this game is sentient. It knows.
It absolutely does. Data East programmed a very, I want to say cursed game, but also wonderful game.
Battle against some seafood statues here.
I don't know if Rosencha still hates fish, but sorry, Rosencha.
Oh, don't worry, we're pummeling them real good. So after escaping ninjas, Darumas, lucky cats, and some deadly fish, Santos finds his way into a little bit of a futuristic setting here and pitted up against slimes. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Once you get going, you can't stop.
You can't stop the W Fist. I mean, you kinda can, but you can't stop the W Fist.
If you're prepared, yes. But even being prepared takes a little bit. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Oh.
So when it comes to these armored slimes, the armor has a similar amount of HP to the slime, but it's separate as well. So anytime you damage the armor, it's not damaging the slime itself. And if you actually knock the armor off of the slime goes back to full health. So that's why you're gonna see Zacky slowing down to actually make sure to specifically hit the slime.
Yeah, I want to get a few hits on them first, and then I'm going to try and hit the armor to get close up to them with W-Fist, because it's a little bit faster to do that. See, I'll hit this one like 3 times just to be safe, and then we'll go here. Let's see if we get, I think I killed that green slime, so we're probably not going to get lag sprite. There we go. So, that guy...
And the lag sprite in this, I mean, as you would imagine, it slows down the game, but the strange thing is, it doesn't slow down the timers.
Alright, come over here. Juggle! Oh, darn. I tried. Wait, we got another chance. Got a little bit of juggle on it. Oh. He's almost dead. Got it. And let's do this. Because it's a high up stage here.
It is worthwhile.
Get a lot of air.
Fly Mambo air.
go where W Fist carries us.
Mm-hmm. No
He's our
refunds.
leader. And our guide. Okay. Got this guy. We're gonna use this to earn some invincibility. And then we're gonna pummel this guy into submission.
That was a really fast health drain on that. Getting those rapid punches is so strong.
And because I
So
can
if you
continue to do this... I'm sorry, go ahead.
So if you were doing any percent, I forget, which point would you switch to Santos?
I think for the last two I believe it's the last two stages.
Okay.
I'm really sad that you can't really do it sooner, do it more often throughout the run. I'm not really going to go into a detailed explanation as to why, but it has to do with sub and main weapon levels.
Yeah.
Well, that guy did an interesting thing. Oh, get off of there.
The any percent for this game, I think we mentioned it before, but the main uses the ninja, mostly Kamakura.
But we get to finish with Santos.
Yes.
Which is a good thing. Alright, that was pretty clean.
Even any
Oops.
percent recognizes
Wait, do I still have... I don't have that. Okay, it's fine. That slime bounced... that slime's gonna be an issue. Get out of here. I'm disappointed we haven't gotten to see the lag sprite. We didn't get to see the lag sprite because all the purples... Purple? I don't know where that came from. Whatever.
At least it was a sub up and not something.
No, I was saying I was gonna say purple slimes, and I'm like, purple slimes.
I mean, were we talking about green slimes?
It was green slimes, right?
I think.
I mean, I guess if you mixed a red one and a blue one together, it'd be purple. Okay. This is okay, I think. Okay, good. This guy.
Nice.
Alright. Just gotta drop his missile off. There we go.
The life ups at this point of the run are definitely very useful, just because it's really easy to be taking hits in these later stages.
Uh-oh. Oof. Oh, hey, we got a stutter.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a thing.
How long are we gonna hang out here in Victory Land?
Oh, this is pretty
So
long. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
no.
Okay. I was a bit worried for a second that it wasn't actually going to recover this time.
But yeah, that is this version of Trio the Punch.
I think that's the longest one I've ever had. I think it's the longest one I've ever had, and I was worried it wasn't going to recover from that. Okay, we're going to play it a little bit safe here, because my health can disappear in a hurry. And this stage is really good at doing that if not careful, so I'll just be a little bit more careful here. This tank needs to go away before the second boss comes out. Alright, he's good, we're good. So we'll get rid of this guy. We'll use that for the invincibility, pummel him. And now we should be good.
Yeah, and on the note of that stuttering, it's just
there we go, we're good.
So
we're good.
Completely random.
We got this, we got this. Well,
it's really annoying if you're going for like record attempts and then just oops stutter for no seeming reason whatsoever.
Since Santos's attempts to take a vacation were unsuccessful, so we just decided to make a nice walk in the park to finish up with his journey.
Ah, yes, of course.
And he's gonna punch a bird.
What?
A dog.
Cruelty.
A butterfly.
Yeah.
And then this guy. And there we go. That is Trio the Punch. You figured it out.
Figured it out.
So yeah, that is what the Ingress text says. What did you figure out? I don't know, use your imagination.
You know what you figured out.
And that is your journey through Trio of the Punch.
28:08. That's a pretty fantastic marathon time.
Santos the Haze, and well, we don't know what Master Jin is saying. I'm sure somebody can translate it.
What does the world version say here again?
Santos says, "I'm faint from hunger," and I think Master Chin says, "Well done, well done." Hey, look, Santos got to have his got to go back to the carnival after all. All right, there you go, everyone. Trio La Punch, WFIS %. Quick
Well
shout
done,
out
Zacky.
to the Big Bad Game-a-Thon staff. Thank you for letting me run this, and make sure you stay tuned. There are a lot of more great runs to come, for sure.